Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CO-OPed Up. We are four friends who gather around, sitting casually, talking about anything and some things. My name's Kenny, and today I'm joined by my terrible influencers, Cameron,
That's me.
Alan,
Yeah.
and Connor.
It's just one puff, man. All you gotta do is just try one puff, man. You're gonna like it, man. You're gonna like it. Just try one puff.
Well, we're gonna like it because today we're just rambling about whatever the heck. So,
Yep.
before we get into that, how was everybody's past week? Cameron, let's start with you.
Oh boy, this week has been not
Open
great,
up-
but I'll
Open up to us. Open up to us.
Open up.
Let us
Yeah,
know.
I'm
This
sorry,
week has
you
been
were-
super busy,
Yeah.
and I had an interview with a
Ooh.
very important company that I wanted to work for,
Mhm.
and it just didn't. I was doing good until they tested me on my programming language knowledge.
Then
And
your
told me
hand
to
fell off.
code. They said, can you do this in C code, please? I'm like, okay. And I had no idea what I was doing.
Wait, they
And then
wanted
from
you
there
to do
on-
some practical skills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in front of them? On the
Yeah.
spot?
Yeah.
on
yeah.
the spot.
Damn.
That's what they do in programming interviews.
Yeah. I
Oh.
expected questions on like coding, and I got that right. Like the difference between C and C++, that's
Mhm.
easy. Pass by reference, pass by variable, that's easy. And they're like, okay, can you code in C to change the address from this allocated spot to this one? I'm like, no, but I can't just say no.
You had to say, let me think about it.
Yeah, let me go through this and tell you my thought process while going through it. And after that, the mood kind of shifted. And I'm like,
Ooh.
ooh, I don't really, this is not a fun interview anymore. And I don't know if it went well. So,
Did you hear
but
back
on-
from them?
no, not yet.
No.
It's been like a day or two.
It's been like
Is it?
3 days.
Yeah, they usually get back to you within like 3
Well, I
to
guess-
5 business days.
Yeah,
Do
three
they?
days.
They don't get
My
back to
question
me
is,
that soon.
did you kill anybody?
I did not, but I don't want to be a bummer.
Hey, there you go.
But I also watched all of the second season of Carmen San Diego on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that did come out, huh?
And that's that's a good show.
For
Gotta
children.
say. It is for children, but it's like
just-
surprisingly really
that's
well
just-
animated.
Is
No,
it
I
like
like
this
it. I like it
generation's Kim Possible?
Uh,
I saw that
no.
comparison being made, and then they hated
I
on
don't
that
think.
person.
I don't think it's the same.
I guess
Cameron, I've watched the first season. I
People
saw a
just
little
like
bit
saying shit.
of the second season.
Yeah, I
I don't
wouldn't-
think. I don't think it's comparable.
because one's a thief stealing from other thieves. Kim is just a spy.
She's just a high school girl living a high
She's just
school
high
life,
school spy.
but she's also a spy
Yeah.
with a quirky sidekick and a naked mole rat. And Carmen San Diego.
Doesn't have a naked mole rat.
Carmen San
They're-
Diego has killed someone.
Wow.
false. Anyway, Connor, how was your week?
Oh, you want me next? Oh, yeah. Shit.
I want
It was
you.
it was pretty good. I went on a date. Saw the girl. After that,
That's a good thing you saw the girl on the date.
Yeah.
saw her. Like, where is she?
That would have been important to do.
Yeah.
Where is
That's
she?
a key point of
And
the
then I
date.
saw her, then I was like, date accomplished, and I went home right away.
You
Um,
just left.
Saw ya.
It's like a checklist.
You're shitty at hide and seek. And then I left. And then it was a pretty good day. I mean, week, whatever. I don't know. Totally. Last Saturday, I totally killed a character in Dungeons and Dragons because of my own ignorance.
Yeah.
That's
That was
right, you
fun.
did.
Wouldn't
Yep.
know.
Totally just decided that trap had to be 5d10 ice damage, and I'm dealing with level 3 players, so I was like, you know what? They got they for some reason they got fucking pay. I don't know why. And now I had to live with the pain knowing that totally murdered him.
It was
How does that
great. It was
feel?
great.
Do you feel guilty?
Oh, absolutely. But at the same time, I know that he has a really good character coming up, so I'm not like super.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Or he's
You
got
want a
something.
game? You just tell us?
No,
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's a gnome. He's half orc, and he's
Half-
got five peg legs.
Only 5?
Only 5, he says. How was your week, Alan?
I worked. Surprisingly, it's gotten easier,
Mm-hmm.
even though I don't feel like I've learned anything.
Okay.
I feel like I've just gotten into the flow of work. I don't like my work. It's not like I hate it. Definitely better than what I used to do, right? But like I just it calls. I don't.
What was like the best call you've had in contrast to the worst one?
The best call is the ones that they call in, right? And they have a problem, and then it fixes itself automatically
Oh.
without any of my input. And then the worst call I had was actually today. This man called in about 50 different issues and then told me about his life story. And I was like,
Really?
yeah. It's a 90-minute call.
Oh.
The man couldn't connect. Well, he was connected to the internet, right? But he couldn't go on any sites. His VPN was broken. I could remote into his computer. His email was broken, and it was a lot of fun. And then he told me about his daughter and himself, and I was very uninterested at that point.
He's like, how can I enter the computer?
I just wanted to leave.
You need
I
need to get in there.
No, I was super confused.
I need to get in there.
I remoted into the computer.
My wife is
got
in there.
But he couldn't go to any sites.
Couldn't. It was just like a.
Did you ever fix it, or you just kind of?
Oh no, I had fixed all of his stuff.
Oh, you're a pro.
Look at that.
You're a pro IT support guy.
90 minutes. Hell.
Do you get paid per like minute on the phone
per hour? So I like it more when they don't call in.
Oh, gotcha.
That
makes sense.
That'd be preferable.
Hopefully, your work does not hear this podcast.
Let's send this podcast to Alan's work.
Please don't. Please don't.
That's fantastic. Now you see, for me, starting Mondays to start off my week, I got an ear infection, so I got sick. I got real sick on Monday and Tuesday, so I just stayed home and I didn't go to school. That wasn't good.
That's the life.
Yeah.
Imagine not going to school because you're sick.
Yeah. Also, imagine like when your family member starts calling you, even though you told your whole entire family not to interrupt you. But oh well. Be right back.
Okay. Well, we introduced everyone, right?
It looks like Kenny got his week cut off short.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
What are we doing this week?
We're rambling today.
Again.
Yeah, we're rambling again.
That's right. We're not creative.
Could not come out with any subjects because we were all too busy doing real life things.
God danger. Sorry.
You ever take like a personality quiz and then realize halfway through that it was obviously for a woman?
What?
I just took this fucking test. It says which Greek or Roman god is closest to you, and I'm like, sure, I'll take it. And then I'm noticing, all of these pictures that they use for like the answers, they're all women. And then it's like, what do you dress up like? It's like classy, preppy, edgy, retro, and it's all women. And I'm like, but I'm none of these women.
It should have said, what Roman goddess are you?
What Roman god? No, because they could be women can be born from a man's penis.
Oh, that's right. Wait, didn't Aphrodite? That's not Roman. That's Greek. My bad.
I mean, it's
someone came as a zit. Someone came as a tear. Someone came as an elbow.
What's your Greek god origin story? Well, Zeus popped a pit bull, and then I got the fuck out.
I got a really bad headache once, and then I had a daughter. The story of Athena.
They should have named her ibuprofen. Am I right, boys?
Hey, remember that one time your granddad had his dick cut off and it landed in the ocean, and you popped out?
Yeah, I'm the goddess of love, motherfucker.
My granddad.
I came out of my granddad's severed genitals, and I love to fuck.
Jesus. We're never gonna get sponsored.
Good.
Amazing. Super amazing. All right. So did you guys hear about Blizzard?
Oh,
I
yeah.
did.
Yeah,
They're I don't know. They're kind of idiots.
Don't you just Don't you just love it though? But like like before last year, Blizzard was like one of the beloved companies. You'd look at Blizzard and you're like, at least Blizzard cares about their community. Then all of a sudden, you fast forward a couple months, and then to now, it's just, I'm always just sweating just looking at them.
It's just like the way they responded to that situation. Where they had like an interview where a guy like advocated for Hong Kong, right?
Mm-hmm.
They literally.
Wait, an interview?
Or he did something. Well,
he won a tournament. The guy in Hong Kong.
Yeah, it was on a live stream.
Yeah, he lost all of his earnings. The interviewers were fucking fired. Like literally everybody in that scenario has just been taken out of the situation. So it's like such a heavy overkill to suggest that they're like absolute puppets of China.
Do you want to go over what happened specifically?
All right. So this player named Blitzchung, he's a Hearthstone player. Yep. And on that day, he won the Hearthstone tournament that was being conducted by Blizzard themselves. And there were two commentators who were with him. And after he won, he put on the Hong Kong protester mask. Mm-hmm. And then he said something along the lines of "Liberate Hong Kong." And then the commentators they hid their they ducked and covered and tried to get out of the screen. And he said that, and then the stream immediately ended. Yeah, it just immediately cut off. Mm-hmm. And they were like, "Oh, well, get those two off the air. Fuck the Blitzchung. No more cash money goes to him. We keep all the money, even though we were supposed to, give it away anyway. And also those commentators, I want them off the air. Don't want them associated with us no more." It's really funny because if you look at Blizzard in China compared to Blizzard in US, they say two very different things. Blizzard in US says that Blitzchung violated the terms of service, and so did the two commentators, although that makes no sense.
Yeah.
And in Blizzard China, they were just like, no, these guys are bad, and we don't condone badness. So they're done.
Who's done? The live streamer or
No, Blizzard in China. That's what their response was.
The commentators and the player.
Oh, about both of them. Okay.
So Blizzard loves fucking China's PP.
Well, yeah,
loves Winnie the Pooh and Tiananmen Square. All right, no Chinese.
Oh, did you know that they
on this podcast
during BlizzardCon they banned all Winnie the Pooh cosplays? They said,
did they?
If you come wearing a Winnie the Pooh outfit, you will be immediately escorted out. I'm not sure if it was something. I'm not sure if it was Blizzard, but I just remember there was a con. Okay, let me look up con bans.
Don't lie to me, Connor.
That's amazing.
Winnie the Pooh. Convention. Okay, I could have sworn there was like a sign that says it. Convention bans Winnie the Pooh. All right.
Well, why do you look for that? I mean, did you guys also see the Overwatch famous character Mei, a Chinese character?
Oh,
who is now
using her.
She's become the mascot for the Hong Kong protesters. It's
really
yeah, it's pretty hype, honestly.
It's great. It's like
they really
taste
put
the irony.
Blizzard there. How much money do you think they're getting?
Well, the statistics says that a company in China called Tencent, they own 5% of Activision Blizzard. So I don't know how heavy that 5% is, but apparently it can influence their entire company and their statutes.
Oh, sure.
God, I don't know where it was. Okay, it was BlizzCon. BlizzCon, they've banned Winnie the Pooh costumes.
There should be a Winnie the Pooh raid.
Yes, they've banned Winnie the Pooh costumes just because they knew that it was a
meme.
Well, they know that they're going to get targeted for Hong Kong protests. So
raid BlizzCon with Winnie the Pooh costumes. All Winnie the Poohs go to BlizzCon and destroy them.
That's amazing.
Destroy BlizzCon.
Destroy BlizzCon with Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh will become Blizzard's mascot. Imagine that.
Yes. Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
In Overwatch?
May's costume is Winnie the Pooh?
Dude, this is the second time Winnie the Pooh has just showed the fuck up on our.
I mean, that was before we started. We were talking about Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
That's
Which is
okay.
weird.
Excuse me.
Hey, Winnie the Pooh is just a good character overall. Like, he's a good-hearted character.
He's awesome.
Everybody in the 100 Acre Woods, good characters. Winnie the Pooh in China, bad man. He hurts people.
Yeah. How about that? You started talking about the 100 Acre Woods and then the characters, and that just immediately flashed a story into my head about how I got my first love letter from a crush.
What?
Have you guys ever gotten love letters, by the way?
What the fuck are you talking about,
No,
I mean,
Kenny?
So when I was in second grade, right? I mean, I don't want to brag, but when I was in second grade,
Okay.
I was a pretty good-looking kid.
Mm-hmm.
you'll get a mad puss. Goddamn.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna like inflate myself, but I had 3 love letters in second grade.
Dang. This is like an anime.
It was pretty good. But one of them was like a love letter that sent to me, like she wanted a Tigger, character, like some sort of like stuffed Tigger doll for like her birthday, because her birthday was coming up, and it was something along the lines of can you come to my birthday party? I would really like for you to show up. And I started writing my letter back to her because I felt bad if I didn't respond. This letter came to me anonymous, by the way. I didn't even know who sent it. I just started writing back, and I was gonna like I think I was gonna put it in my box and hopefully they find it, but I never got to complete the letter because my mom found me writing that letter, and then she started talking to all of her friends about me writing that letter, and then I got just so embarrassed that I threw it away, and then I just never responded to that letter.
Wow.
And then
You could have been a whole different person.
I could have been a whole different person. And then there was also another one who did have a name on it, and who they put it in my cubby. I picked it up. After the school ended, she started bragging to everybody about how we were boyfriend and girlfriend. And I was like, excuse me? And then all my guy friends were like, just do it. None of us have boyfriend, none of us have girlfriends yet. Just say yes. And I'm like, but I don't like her.
It
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I feel
matter.
that-
Just say yes.
Man, they're thirsty.
Yeah, dude,
Very
second grade was
Wait,
wild.
How old were you? Like, what grade?
Second grade.
This was second grade. Now, I was
Dang.
also the youngest of the grade because I skipped first grade.
Wow, what a Chad.
Jeez.
When was your guys' first ever crush?
First ever crush.
Preschool.
Preschool,
Mine was
yeah,
first.
definitely.
Mine was first grade. I had to
I
wait a
can't
little bit to
remember.
find the
Late
one.
bloomer.
Ooh.
Oh, remember-
Describe your
Wait,
crush.
Cameron. Wait.
Um,
Cameron, do you not
her
remember?
name-
Okay, no.
her name-
Go on.
her name was Hannah.
Banana.
She was tall
Mhm.
for like our age, and she had blonde hair. And I was like, I'm egocentric as fuck. She's got so many of the same things I like, and I don't know. She was just really I really thought she was super cute. And then I remember a bunch of rumors about her smooching another boy in the bathroom, and I was like,
That would crush a heart that is that young.
But the thing was, is that the boy that they mentioned was like somebody I hated, so I was just like, I wasn't even upset. I was just like, that's just not true.
Just in disbelief.
I was just like, yeah, she would stoop to this fucking level with this asshole. And yeah, no, I was like, no way. And I never really talked to her because for me, crushes at the time were like zoo animals. You look, but you don't really interact.
You look, you admire, you appreciate, but you leave it alone.
Yeah,
You
that's
leave it alone.
kind of what I experienced for the most part.
Yeah, what was your first crush, Cameron?
I don't know about first
Not what, I'm
crush.
sorry, who?
Wait, you want me to specifically tell you who?
I mean, if you want.
Oh,
No.
after this, we'll talk about how I'm not sure if I had my first kiss during preschool or during high school. I don't-
Okay.
preschool. This was before your first crush.
Connor,
Okay, hold on.
Connor, if we have this conversation, then I have to throw my hand in the ring too.
Uh-huh.
Because I also had a very similar experience in preschool, but I don't want to talk about it really. I just want to like see where your conversation's going, and then I'll just say yes.
I gotta open the gate for you a little bit before.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a story in this.
Go ahead, Cameron.
Area.
Go ahead. No,
it's definitely not my first crush, but it was. I want to say it was either 3rd or 4th grade. I was in like a summer daycare program.
That's pretty late.
Yeah. I mean, before that, I didn't even know what a crush was. I didn't know what love was. I was kind of a hateful, spiteful child.
Yeah, totally.
I was kind of a bully. To be honest,
it reflects who you are now too. Actually.
Wow. Okay.
Just a little stinker.
No, but like it was the summer program, and there's this girl I really admired. I should say. I didn't know what it was. I just thought they were cute. And so I got giddy, and I told one of my friends who was also going to the same summer program, and he's like, "Oh, I'll just go tell her." I'm like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that." And he's like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll go tell her." I'm like, "No, you won't. You're gonna stay right here." And then recess came. Recess came, and she was chilling out by a slide. You know, she was a cool kid.
Oh yeah.
And then my friend, I lost eye contact with him for a good minute, and I look back and I see him talking to her.
Is this Sam by any chance?
No.
Okay.
This is someone else.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention
asshole
names.
either way.
And I lost my mind, and I ran up to him and tackled him.
Did you like do a full-on tackle?
A full-on tackle.
Oh my god!
Classic.
And then I never thought about that girl again after that.
Oh my god!
You just glomped your friend, and then you lost your crush.
Yeah, well, I got put in timeout because of inappropriate
you,
behavior. It was 2nd or 3rd grade. It was in
Jesus Christ.
Elementary school.
No, I've never full-on tackled anyone. I'm surprised that you were the first one to do that.
I was a very tiny child, so I mean, tackling wouldn't hurt that much.
Oh yeah.
But I was coming at a pretty hot speed.
You did throw your entire body weight onto another child.
I shoved his face in the wood chips.
What do you think your top speed was going into that tackle?
I'm gonna say about
probably 37 mph.
Yeah, probably 30 miles per hour.
Damn, you really killed that kid.
Yeah, there was nothing left of him.
Amazing.
You lost a friend and a crush that day.
Yeah, and my recess time.
And your recess time, the most important thing, because you only get one a day.
True.
How about you,
That's
Alan?
a fun story.
What was your first crush?
My first, that was in preschool. I don't remember a ton. I do remember it was very mutual.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
She was cute, bro. What am I not gonna shoot my shot as a child?
Shoot your shot? Did you actually shoot though? Tell me.
I don't.
What do you mean?
Did you shoot your shot? Did you go for the stars?
Like I got a peck on the cheek, I think.
You got a peck on the cheek.
I don't remember.
Dude, that's the closest getting laid as.
But hold on, that's
No, holding hands is.
Girl, hands.
Yeah. But getting a peck on the cheek is beyond holding hands. That's like next level stuff for kids.
Dude, that's with like the mouth thing.
Too bad that I moved away literally the next year.
No, I think that's where you and I differ, because mine was also in preschool. I had a crush on this girl named Elma.
Alma.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if she even knew English, but she was in my preschool class, and she never spoke a word to me. I just thought she was cute. And I told my mom that she was my girlfriend. And then my mom, like, during one of those bring your parents in days, my mom was being all nice to her, but she never responded. So I was just like, I don't want to go to the school anymore. So that I immediately transferred schools. And it was great.
Why'd you transfer?
Transfer school? Oh, because this preschool didn't have like a kindergarten grade. It was just like a preschool set like next.
Okay.
It was this preschool like located next to a middle school. There was no grade school next to it.
That was I think we had that as well.
Yeah.
No, I used to live in the cities, and then I moved here
Oh.
to where I live now.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
that is not exactly why I moved.
How does city school compare to suburban school though?
That's true.
It was a very religious kind of school.
Okay.
Next to a church that my family attended, so I
Mhm.
went there.
Mm-hmm.
My mom worked part-time in the ministry, I think, like the goings on of the church.
The
Mhm.
Ministry of Science? No, I'm sorry.
But I don't know. I mean, it was like, I don't think it was very different. Like, it's just preschool.
That's true. I mean, like most preschools are kind of the same.
Okay, can Connor do his little story, and then I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So-
Connor, first kiss. Yes, and how?
Honestly, I don't know if I made this memory up or if it was real or not. It's just like back when I was in preschool, this girl and I would pretend that we were like husband and wife.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Like preschool, you said?
Yeah, preschool.
Okay.
Preschool. Girl was like, well, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to like. That time I thought she was cute, but like I wasn't like at that time I didn't really think of like romance, so
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really focused on that. I was like, oh yeah, she's not like gross.
She doesn't have the thing.
No cooties.
And then this was during like the winter, and I remember us running around, and she tackled me, and then I fell to the ground, and then I'm
That
not.
was me.
The girl you had a crush on was Cameron.
This girl was coming at 37 miles per hour,
Go on. I'm sorry.
and I don't remember if she kissed me or not. But
Wait, during the tackle?
Okay, wait, you
no,
don't
like
know?
afterwards when she was on top of
Oh,
me.
okay. Gotcha.
Oh, like she full on like lovey-dovey glomped you and pecked you on the lips.
Got like a
Like,
smooch,
okay,
possibly.
That's not the question. The
What?
question is, how did you react?
Oh, I killed her.
Well, I'm glad you
Any
killed
more
Cameron.
person.
But
Well, I didn't even realize what was happening. I was just like, oh, we're just playing. We're just having a good time. Oh,
You got
way to go,
assaulted,
Mike.
Connor.
Yeah.
You got assaulted. Relax.
When I was in preschool,
I feel like that counts though. Like even though you
Yeah.
weren't aware,
this doctored memory you could have had still counts.
like I mean, if it was real, it counts. Like I don't know what to tell you. But I did.
If I've ever recounted the story of physically harming somebody during tag.
yeah, you had like some kid was chasing you and like they cornered you or something
Yeah,
and you
did I
punched him in
already
the
tell
teeth.
that? Did I already tell that story in the podcast?
I don't think not on the podcast.
I think so. You want to tell it?
Well, will it not be as appealing since I've already told you fucks?
No, go ahead. I don't remember
Go
it.
ahead. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
All right. So I was. Here's the thing about autism. That's a good way to start.
Yeah, great way to start the story, Connor.
Some things just don't really click. Like I didn't understand the concept of property. I didn't know my sister was my sister until I was probably 7.
What?
Yeah, no. It took me a while to realize what a sister was.
Wow.
Just some rando.
Just some rando that I was like good friends with. Sometimes we'd play, we'd pretend to be dolphins in the pool. And one of the things I didn't understand was tag. So the kids were playing. This is the same playground, mind you. Like this is the same place. Like I had my first makeout session and my first fight in like probably the span of a couple months.
Kind of sick.
This was high school? Or wait,
High school?
What?
No, this is preschool. And
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm just joking. I don't mean to like whatever. Okay, so
Okay.
So the kids were playing tag. I didn't know what was going on, and then they just said, hey, he's it. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? And this guy just starts chasing me, and I'm like, my life is in peril. So I'm running through the playground, losing my shit, and then I got cornered, and this kid's like walking up to me menacingly, like a fucking wolf or some
JoJo
shit.
character.
Yeah, it's like fucking Dio, and I used my stand, and I punched this kid in the face. He lost. I don't remember if he lost. I think he lost a tooth. I'm not sure if it was like 1, 2, or 3. There was blood. Absolutely. And like I think the only reason why I wasn't kicked out of preschool is that they were able to, like, after their little investigation, they realized I had no fucking idea what was happening, and I feared for my life.
Jesus.
Or maybe I was kicked out. I don't know. I don't think I was kicked out.
You ever play tag with someone and then you're gonna murder them?
Ever see a guy go play tag with you when he's running at you 37 miles per hour? So you gotta clock that motherfucker?
Isn't there a horror movie called Tag or something like that?
I don't know,
No,
maybe.
it's like a comedy.
Oh yeah, it's a comedy.
Oh yeah, that's
about,
the comedy. Never mind.
Those real people who do play like a game of tag every year.
No, they've been playing the same game of tag since they're like children.
Yeah, but don't they like put it on pause to do real world stuff?
No, like they're
Whenever
still playing
like
the
all
whole
of them are
time.
together, the game begins.
Oh,
Bro, that sounds stressful as fuck.
I wanna bring up another subject that's kind of similar to what's going on right now, but I wasn't sure if there's another story going to be told.
Yeah. Also,
No,
Alan, you
I
had a
want-
question, right?
I did have a question.
Yeah,
It's a jumping
go
out
ahead.
point of preschool. When the
Uh-huh.
fuck did you guys learn how to read?
When?
Yeah, like at what age?
First, second grade. After I got ADHD medication.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Cool.
it was probably before preschool.
What the fuck?
Before preschool, really?
It was like
You
maybe
were
the
reading?
end. Well, it was like Dr. Seuss books.
That's
be right back.
still
I gotta
like amazing. Before
So-
preschool.
guys, I gotta take over the conversation real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta poop.
Okay.
Okay,
Love you.
So Connor takes quick
Alright.
poops, so we're good.
we're good. But yeah, it was like the Berenstain Bears books, the Dr. Seuss books, just like really easy to read books.
Cameron, I read 0 books before preschool.
I remember my parents reading to me, and I mostly colored in the books, but I also read them, but mostly colored them
Now,
because I was a dumb child still.
I didn't like fully understand how to read until maybe I was kindergarten, leading up to 1st grade. But even still,
Mhm.
I had really bad reading comprehension. I'd say like I
Oh,
had
sure.
bad reading comprehension all the way up until middle school. Like reading in English was my worst subject. Contrary
Mm.
to now, how I love it, and I read all the time.
Okay, I'm so fucking glad I'm not the only idiot here.
Yeah?
I felt so bad in like kindergarten when everybody could read green eggs and ham, and I was
Oh.
just like, I don't know what these words mean.
Sure.
But you were also learning a different language at the same time, weren't you? Like you
I
were
mean,
learning
I
Spanish at the same
guess.
time.
But like, I wasn't learning how to read in Spanish.
I mean, that's true.
I always had an issue with writing. I could not write for the life of me.
Mm.
I could read, but I couldn't comprehend what I was reading sometimes. So I had to take extra like tutor classes or whatever.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
I had to I don't remember what it's called, but I just couldn't. If I write, sometimes I write the same word twice in a row. Sometimes I'm thinking of something else and it just comes out in my writing.
Mm-hmm.
It just my brain activity interrupts my activity. So I've had to deal with that in like grade school,
Yeah.
but it's gotten better. I mean, I still sometimes write the occasional extra word in there or write
same.
the wrong there or there,
Yeah, it's just
even
a
though I
common
know it's
mistake.
wrong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could not read until like 1st grade, and I'm pretty sure I brute forced myself to learn how to read.
Oh yeah, like reading is not it's not a fun time.
But
Learning how
after
to.
that, it was fantastic.
Mhm.
Just had a
Was
fun
it?
time. Yeah, I did. I had a like college level reading comprehension in like early elementary, like elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only thing I've ever been good at, apart from like partially drawing. So
Oh yeah.
useless skills.
Yeah.
Logjam.
The thing with like writing for me was that I was more interested in the calligraphy aspect, so I was really like interested in making pretty letters.
Oh,
Really?
That's
So
interesting.
that's how I learned how to write. And like,
Mhm.
there's something in your mind that just starts clicking when you're writing and you're thinking at the same time. You start writing what you're thinking. So that
Mhm.
came to me naturally. But reading just did not connect for some reason. So I had like really bad reading comprehension.
When did you guys learn cursive, or did you ever?
Cursive? Maybe third, fourth grade?
Yeah, around the same time.
Okay, because that's really weird. Because they tried teaching us cursive in preschool. I had a weird preschool, I guess,
What? Why?
but I don't know. I didn't care for it. I just remember hating it, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Just give me like a crossword puzzle.
In
I'll do that
preschool?
instead.
Preschool crossword
Okay.
puzzle in
Oh
preschool.
no, what's the word find puzzle where it's like just a bunch of letters and you have to find the words?
No, that's word find. I
That's
think
the
that's
word find?
Yeah, I think so.
Crossword?
Yeah, I did those a
Oh.
lot when I was young.
I do have another question. Since we're going on the topic of like youth, do you guys ever
Yeah.
have like that one weirdly obsessive thing you were like really knowledgeable about
Weirdly
as
knowledgeable.
like a
youth.
child? Or was that just me?
Nothing comes to mind right now. Why don't you go ahead and
Yeah, give
tell
us
me?
an
Give an
example.
example. Yeah.
Ah!
Connor
That was loud.
scared me.
So Connor,
I'm not-
just to recap, Alan's telling us about a really knowledgeable thing that he knew about during his youth.
Yeah, so we talked about reading comprehension, but you weren't here, so fuck you.
I don't know how to read. That's fine.
That's okay. But like after that, I'm going off to anything
Where you-
like in general, where you just like knew a lot of stuff about it because you were a geek about it when you were a child.
Did I think I was obsessed about as a child?
Not
Yeah, when you
obsessed,
were
but just knowledgeable about.
Greek mythology.
As a kid?
That's true. You
child.
did have. I remember in like, I think it was elementary. You
kid.
had like a Greek book.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Okay.
Edith Hamilton's Greek mythology. I was reading
Yeah.
about I was like, Edith Hamilton's Greek mythology was like an 1800s book that became widely popular as one of the best books for Greek mythology. And like, I liked that book so much. I tried to waterproof it by covering it with tape.
Yeah,
What?
I remember this, and there was like a statue with a man's ding dong, and you had to cover it up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had Edith Hamilton's Greek mythology, and then I had I had Greek mythology for idiots. And I just remember I covered it up. I covered up the penis. Hold on, let me see. I can get a picture of it right now.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh
why,
my
but that's
God.
stuck in my mind. I remember like we were standing outside the bathroom on bathroom break.
Wait,
and
are
I
you gonna
just
send
noticed
us
that
the
book.
picture? I'm sorry, Cameron, to interrupt you, but are you gonna show us
Oh,
the
it's okay.
picture of the penis or the
The
penis that you
censored.
covered up?
The censored
Like
book.
your
No,
personal
no.
censor?
No, not my personal censored, but it's
Oh,
the
okay.
picture.
You're
in
just gonna
general.
send us the penis? I don't want to see it. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's
It's a statue.
It's like
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's not even a statue. It's like a
Oh, it's
mosaic.
not? Oh, gotcha.
Oh, let me see.
I don't know why that's.
I have it. I just saved it. All right.
Did you ever
So
like just-
that centaur dick.
That's a
I remember this book.
Yeah, you do too.
Wait, I don't see it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
a tiny
remember this
PP. Never
book.
mind.
You definitely brought this to fucking class several times.
Yeah.
You son
yeah.
of a bitch.
Yeah, dude, I was really crazy about that book. That and then Edith Hamilton's Greek mythology. Let me see.
Didn't I borrow that book?
Maybe.
Dude, I loved mythology as well. But like
Mhm.
I loved when I was a child, loved dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Like a lot. Like I could tell you the difference between dinosaurs. I could tell you like at least 30 dinosaurs off the top of my head. No longer because I am a boomer, and all my child
Got that
knowledge is
boomer
left.
blood flowing through
Yeah.
you, huh?
Got no more child knowledge inside of me, unfortunately,
Mm-mm.
and no childlike innocence either. That has also left me.
Innocence has gone and died.
It's quite sad, really.
For me, I think I knew quite a bit about dancing.
What?
Like I knew a couple of like cultural dances for like Hmong. I also knew how to head spin for at least 4 seconds. And dude, 4 seconds is impressive for a head spin.
That is impressive. Well,
I also knew how to like T-walk, and I was really into. I think this is attributes to my sort of love for Dance Revolution. But I was really into breakdancing, so I would watch a lot of videos about breakdancing and try to imitate it.
I mean, for me, there were like two things I was really good at. One of them was Greek mythology, and the other, it was crying. I was really good at crying, just like really, really good at crying.
Like fake crying too, or just real crying?
Just real crying.
Real authentic tears.
aw.
You get an expert at something when you get depression at the age of 8.
R.I.P. brother.
It just strikes your grievances. How about you, Cameron?
There's nothing that really comes to mind that I was knowledgeable about.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for some reason, like I always had like a theme of space, or like my bedroom it had like the wallpaper was like a bunch of planets, and I had a rocket ship mirror. I just loved that theme of space for some reason. It could also be because like I watched Star Trek a lot as a kid for some reason. Like my parents watched it and I watched with them.
Uh-huh.
So it could have just stemmed from that, but I just really like the science side of stuff. So like I went to libraries and just rented all the Bill Nye videos and just watched those for fun. It was just kind of like normal science stuff. Why? Because you went to the library and they didn't have any Bill Nye for you?
No, yeah.
I had them.
No, it's just like the fact that you did that. What a fucking nerd thing to do.
What?
I would have.
You went to the library to go watch fucking Bill Nye.
Yeah,
I want to beat your ass up.
Should give you a wedgie right now.
You guys were all fucking bullies.
Dunk your
dude.
head in the toilet.
I was
Hang you on the
sweetest-
flagpole.
I was the
bully,
sweetest
too.
little kid.
Dude, you're lucky you could run 37 miles for an hour. I would have
Dude,
kicked
I was
your
actually
ass.
really fast for my like age.
Oh my god!
I was not athletic, but I could run fast.
You guys
Ooh.
have boomer lenses on. I was so cool as a kid.
Dude, as a kid, I was bombing. I'm not gonna lie. I was hip.
I was
And then
annoying as hell.
In the year 1996 or 1997, Alan was born as a boomer.
That's true, brother. I was born a boomer, and I'll stay a boomer.
Alan was born riding a lawn chair coming out of his... Not a lawn chair, a lawnmower. Oh, shit. That was
Broke
bad.
off my lawn.
We should change the episode topic to like childhood stories
I
instead of a
don't know.
rambling episode because it kind of
It
went
really
there.
delineated, but you had something you wanted to talk about, Cameron.
Yeah.
I actually have two questions.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Send
I'll
it.
just go the one that makes sense with the segue. So you said stuff you're knowledgeable about. What was like your earliest memory of what you wanted to do as an occupation?
I wanted to be a mad scientist.
That label, that title, mad scientist.
Like a real occupation, though.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a real occupation. This
Oh,
is
it
your
doesn't?
kid's
Fuck me, I
mind.
guess. Yeah,
This is your
fuck-
kid's mind.
Geez, sorry, I'm such a dick, I guess.
I mean, what did you think you wanted to be?
I wanted to be a mad scientist, and then I wanted to be a philosopher afterwards.
Did you ever like get into the bath and just like start pouring shampoos and different soaps
Oh,
together and go
yes.
like, "I'm a scientist."
I did that
No.
all the time.
When I was
Fucking weird.
I used to like take like pictures of no, not pictures. What I would do, I would take I would take like my notebook and I would just like start scribbling fucking numbers and letters that didn't mean jack, and I'd be like, "I'm doing my calculations."
Like you're that
And then-
child from that.
And then one time I drew like a picture of like a really shitty scorpion with some numbers next to it. And I was like, yes, yes, like I'm solving it.
What's that Nicolas Cage movie where he finds a child that scribbles that kind of stuff?
What
Oh,
is
no.
that?
It was like the end of the world or something.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember it.
I just I don't know. I was just a really busy kid. I had to do all those I had to like calibrate everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Oh yeah, one time I started hoarding all the books at my in my classroom in my desk, and then one day the teacher started excavating my desk. I was so embarrassed because I just had all the books in there that I pretended to faint.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
All the kids were watching.
You gotta relax.
Listen, I just want you to know, I haven't been right since then.
Since then, that moment.
Since then,
Yep, nope, I've been just straight fucked.
Oh, jeez.
I'm glad to know that you've been straight fucked since your secret has been revealed that you were a mad scientist all along.
Those are the books I studied for my research.
Those are my calculations.
Now, the odd thing
Life's
about
work.
me is that when I was a kid, I wanted to be a monkey.
Okay.
So
Let's
I
not
mean,
get into this.
like I really wanted to be a monkey.
What a dream.
So I de-evolutionized myself. And, you know, life has just been straight fucked from there.
Did your parents or like teachers say, you can't be that?
Uh,
Oh my god.
no, I think they just gave you that smile and then walked away, you know?
Were you
But-
like a good-looking kid, and then you decided to go straight monkey, and it went downhill from there?
Yeah.
Something?
I think that's what happened. But as a kid, I used to like climb a lot of things, like a lot of obstacles, to the point where my no, I'm not done yet. I'm talking to my little brother. No. Shh. Yeah, that's how it is.
I just
So-
like the idea of you like if you like cry and it's like what's wrong and you're like nothing's been right since I went monkey, man. Nothing's gone right.
Dude, I'm supposed to have a tail, but I don't. This isn't right.
I'm not even a monkey.
But yeah, I used to climb up a lot of things, and then my cousin started calling me a monkey, and I was like, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
Oh no, your cousin just fucked you over. He had no idea. No fucking clue. Oh, dude. I feel so bad. It's like, remember that time when you called me a monkey? Yeah, you fucked me up.
I should just straight kill him then. I should
Should've
tackle
called
him
you a
at
monkey.
37 miles per hour.
Yeah.
37 miles per hour.
Alan.
No. I want to know what you wanted to be. You brought up the
Me?
question. Yeah.
Oh,
you brought up
okay.
the question.
Well, I never
Cameron
really
wanted
came
to
up
be
with
a
a plan for a
bully.
while. Yeah, I wanted to be just a mean man.
A
No,
bad boy.
a bad
A
boy with a leather
naughty
jacket.
kid. Naughty kid.
So I watched a lot of animated movies as a kid, like Pixar specifically.
Did you want to be a cartoon?
No.
Like fucking God.
You're gonna want to beat me up after I say this answer. But in one of my
Your answer?
actually, I think it was in my kids club class. They were
This
just like,
Bill Nye, this library Bill Nye motherfucker is about to say something that's gonna make me go feral. All right, go.
exactly. So in class, I don't even know if it was class. It might have been a summer class sort of thing, and they gave us like colored paper and said, "Here, make this silhouette of yourself and design it so it's like what job you want to be." So they strung them all up, and there's the astronaut kid, there's the firefighter, and then you get to me, and it's just me holding a laptop, and it's there's the Pixar lamp because I wanted to work at Pixar, as a child, and I wanted to be an animator.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Oh, I thought you were leading up to I wanted to be a Pixar lamp.
No.
Can I tell you something? I remember something like that happening at school. So it was like we were given like these bodies, and you're like, draw yourself.
Yeah, that's
and
what
like
it was.
I didn't know that we were like supposed to actually draw ourselves. So I went to school and everybody had a normal fucking picture of themselves. But me, I was dressed up as fucking Slade from Teen Titans.
What the fuck?
So I was like,
Oh, you're so much
Slade.
dude, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a kid version of Deathstroke. Oh fuck.
Alan?
What did I want to be when I grew up?
Yeah.
I was the actual.
I wanted to be a Met.
I was the only one here so far that hasn't been insane and had an actual career plan in mind.
I wanted to be an actuary.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Ooh.
And
An
then
entomologist?
Yeah, and then I got to high school, and then I saw what you really needed to do to become an archaeologist, and like the jobs presented to you with an archaeology degree, and I said, "Fuck that."
I feel like you told me that once.
I did.
Like when we were in 9th grade or something. You're like, I want to be an archaeologist.
Maybe I don't know.
Is what sparked that just liking dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Duh, idiot.
Oh, I don't know if you saw Indiana Jones or
Stupid.
something.
Moron. It's not like dinosaurs are still alive, are they?
I don't know. Have you seen the Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah, those are shitty. The new ones, at least.
Hey, have you heard
Oh,
about the
that's the
dinosaur
world.
in the Jurassic Evolution? Whatever it's called? Jurassic World
What?
Evolution? The
What
new
about it?
dinosaur? I'm
Really?
pretty sure I told you this, Alan.
I sort of remember you saying something, but tell us again.
The new dinosaur that they named in the new movie, Jurassic World Evolution, is called the Nigersaurus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spelled
Are
a
you
very
sure?
particular way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
It's-
already talked about this.
Did we?
Not on the podcast.
Not on the podcast. Oh, we talked about it when we were recording, Alan.
Oh. With your
I-
River City girls?
Yeah.
Ah.
And it's amazing. I love the
I don't-
backlash on it. It was hilarious.
I mean, it's a real dinosaur, isn't it?
I
I
don't
mean,
think so. No, they made it up.
Not?
The real
Oh.
dinosaur?
Oh, that's kind of weird. I feel like they always base it off of like a real life example.
No, they made a completely fake dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Because, they're going in that direction where old, classic dinosaurs are boring. So they got to make up new stuff.
Make them
Yeah, it's-
robotic or something.
Fucking Digimon, Digivolve, fucking Agumon transform into.
dinosaurs
You know?
would be cool.
It's that
I
one.
was gonna say the name, but then I realized I shouldn't.
Okay.
That's probably
Um,
safe.
It's
Dang.
probably safer. But Cameron, you had one last question?
Oh, this was kind of stemmed from when you talked about like the tag, like group tag that happens for like a year long sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys remember when there was like the Nerf tag wars
Yeah.
and how stupid that was?
So I actually have a very angry story, and it's not a story; it's like a statement. I let one of my friends borrow my Nerf gun so that his other friend could use it, and then I've never gotten it back, and I am very angry. But I won't go over to that guy's house to ask him for his Nerf gun because I don't know him that well. I'm really stuck in a really arbitrary conflict with myself as to whether I should get the Nerf gun back, or if I just want to avoid this man for the rest of my life.
Dude, that's classic Midwestern for you.
Do I just want to kill you?
Ugh.
Like
I
I don't think the Nerf gun's that important to me, but at the same time, it's my property. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I have my?
I've
There's
been
been
done
a
with high school for
disrespect.
about 4. Yeah, I've been done with high school for about 4 years, so I've really been thinking about this.
It's
Oh.
been mulling over.
I remember.
You could
Yeah,
still
really
just walk over to
mulling
his
it
house.
over.
Oh my god.
Go on, Connor.
I remember this one time in kindergarten, there was this toy. It was Spider-Man in a little car, and you rolled it back, and it would just like go forward, right?
Uh-huh.
And I remember me and this one kid, we really wanted it, and we fought tooth and nail to get it. And I finally got it instead of him. I was like, "Bitch,
Did he live?
I got it." Oh yeah, I didn't. I wasn't near my killing spree yet.
Okay.
Or I took a break after I killed that one girl for kissing. Anyways, I let go of the car thingy after pulling it back like real far, like, and I went like flying, and I was like, "This is exactly what I want. Like, this is the fucking dream." And then I went to go find it, and it was gone. And it disappeared, and I just remembered I got to use it one fucking time, and it was legendary, and then it just disappeared from existence. And I still think about that toy. I still think about how I lost it. I was denied, and just all hope is lost.
I feel
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Yeah.
That's
I think we should end the
terrible.
I think we should end the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been like an hour.
it
Yeah,
has.
it's been like
It
about an hour.
has. But let's end it on one more thing.
Okay.
Okay.
What's I mean, Alan and Connor have already answered this, but what's Cameron? What's something that you always think about as a child?
As a child.
Something that happened
like,
to you that
this
you
wasn't
just
really as
always
a
thinking about
child.
now.
How can I get to
Maybe not as a
38?
child, but maybe something that just happened and you just think about it. You can't stop thinking about it.
I mean, that interview I said.
Yeah.
Okay, but that doesn't count. That was very
It
recent.
doesn't count. Yeah, it's super recent.
Uh-huh.
Man, that's so hard. I don't remember most of my childhood because I like to forget it.
Yeah.
Same, brother.
Like, I remember I used to just scream really loud because I thought that was impressive.
Yeah.
And I just, like, at recess, I was like blood curdling, like high pitched, the most annoying sound you ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
And I think back to that and be like, that was super uncool and unnecessary. I should not have done it about like 60 times in my childhood career.
60 times?
That's
Jesus.
very true.
It's probably a little less than that, but around that number. But I just like, that was not funny. And I now understand why I don't have as many friends anymore.
Maybe you should do that more often. Maybe that's why.
Scream more often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should just hurt people.
Oh my God.
You should hurt people more often.
What about you, Kenny? What's something you can't stop thinking about?
I used to dig my nose a lot as a kid, and I used to
Okay,
take
but,
out my
that's
boogers and paste it
everybody.
on walls. No, here's the thing, though. I would hide them in places. No, here's the thing, though. I would hide them in places where I can revisit them, and then.
I will come back to you.
Like
I
your
will
little
see
friends.
you again.
Because I loved seeing how they changed colors, and then sometimes I will peel them off and then show them to my other cousins. Like, hey, look how my booger changed from this color to this color.
I just
Man,
like
you're
how
like a
it's
little
just like,
scientist.
you smear it on the fucking wall. You're like, this isn't over yet.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's a continuing relationship. But you gotta test the waters.
I do have one last story I wanna talk about.
Okay.
Sure.
So I was, what was it, like 4th grade? We were going on a field trip. You know those field trips where you go to like an old site and you visit and you walk around some boring
Ancient
shit.
burial ground, that dumb shit.
Yeah. So we were going, and then we got to like it was a fort. We went to a fort. And like we saw some cool stuff. Saw a blacksmith. It was like kind of hype. But then we went to the highest point of the fort itself, and from there I was looking down, and then a kid next to me said, and I quote, "I dare you to spit off of this. Mama didn't raise no pussy. Sent
right.
my loogie flying."
That's right.
I killed them by running at him 37 miles per hour. Going
Wait,
back.
what happened to the loogie though?
I
Some
don't know.
say it's still falling.
It's still falling this day off that fort.
But after we went back down, the teacher like yelled at me and I got in like a lot of trouble. I
For
got in, like,
sending a loogie?
a lot of trouble. Yeah, just for swooshing that loogie. I
Well,
don't
that's what you
understand
get.
what was so bad.
That's what you get, Alan.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? I
You
was
should
I
have been
just,
put in jail.
I just sent her flying, and they got mad at me. Just a little bit of spit. What are they gonna do?
That's
Should've-
what mama gets for raising no pussy.
You should. When somebody yells at you for spitting at them, you should just whip your dick out and say, "Ready for round 2? I'm not a good person." And then just chase them.
You okay?
And then you'll punch that person in the face.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Co-oped Up. This podcast was brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.